Well, I know the two of you have some problems.
There never was any problems. There was never any harsh words when I left, and it should have been that.
Well, is he sinking
Member
like
joined.
all your
New
mates, or
player.
is it centralized like towards you?
Oh, it's like I said, it started out with the boat humping and accidentally sinking me due to lag. And then the incident just a few minutes ago, as far as coming down to the 6 maps, me and my mates testing, and he wants to sink me in my mate. I mean, that's cool. I see obviously that he's trying to drag us into the war.
Hillbilly sunk Shortfuse. I don't know what the story was. I figured it's more your business.
Yeah, I just got in not too long ago. Hillbilly was saying something about you calling him a coward or something. So that's why I sent.
We can obviously go round and around about this. Like I said, I will not be boat humped in front of my mates. Will not be sunk. And have him come back and say, I'm sorry, it's lag. I have a really hard time believing that. I don't appreciate them telling my mates that, they were really no use in the war. And
Who said that?
Like that. Then Scully calling me basically a shit leader. It just seems to go on and on and on and on.
When did this happen? I haven't heard Scully say anything like that, and I never heard anybody say anything about your mates. In fact, I thought they did a lot.
No, they made the comment, then I guess evidently Scully came back and apologized for what he said.
Yeah, he was just a little upset.
Well, this guild is not owned by anybody. It will not be told what we can do and what we can't do, mate. It was simply for the benefit of, pulling my mates out and saying, it's done. It's been a long war, 6 months. Those are the guys that are victorious, man. Those are the guys that, I look up to, the ones that don't have premium, that don't have the ammo, but they're willing to go into war and battle anyways. It's...
I don't think anybody said anything about them.
They did.
I think what we said is that you were given the opportunity to discuss if any of you guys had any problems, and I think probably what was brought up is that you didn't have the backbone to say anything to anybody in that Friday meeting, when that's what we were asking about. You said no, we're right there. Fuck P-Star, were your words. I'll do anything you want, APOC. I'm sick of those assholes and all sorts of shit like that. And then turns out you're just the opposite.
That's neither near it. Fine.
So didn't you say all that?
I believe you're.
It doesn't matter what I said. That's what I said.
Yeah, you said you were back PPP, whatever they decide.
That's fine. And then Hippie came back, and things changed. I mean, I have that desire to change.
So things changed from one day to the next day. I'm just confused. I'm just confused because you said I have no Shortfuse. I have no problem with what you do. I mean, I don't really have a problem with it at all. I'm just confused why on Friday we had a meeting and we asked anybody if anybody had any problems at all, and you said no, APOC. This war's great. We're gonna do whatever you want. I'm behind you all the way. And then on Saturday you said that we didn't back you in any way when you didn't have the backbone to say anything about any problem. And then you turn around and try to say we're accusing you guys. We backed your guys. In fact, I completed Beamer's test, not you. I had to get on Beamer's test and finish it. So I've done things for your mates. So don't say I never have.
Who said that?
You said it. You sat there and said we haven't backed your mates or anything.
I said that? You never backed my mates?
That's your exact words when you were over here.
Back my mates. No, I don't ever recall me saying that, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Things changed when Hippie came aboard. Okay, obviously I'm getting a bunch of shit for leaving the Alliance.
We could, Short, no, I don't care if you left the Alliance. My problem is with you thinking we have a problem with it. I could really give a shit. The problem is that you have a problem with it, and you didn't have the balls to say anything to defend your mates. You didn't. You didn't. You let your mates down. You let your mates down.
Okay, so be it. This has nothing to do with OBS.
It absolutely doesn't, but you keep bringing me into it and OBS into it.
Did I bring you into it just a second ago when I came through this door? Phantom, do what you will. I mean, if you guys can't control TA2, I don't care. The boat's sold in 2 weeks. I'm gone from the game, so it really doesn't matter. I don't care.
Well, I don't think it's about us controlling yet. I think Hillbilly.
They are a part of your alliance.
Yeah, we're all.
I think it's a problem between you and Hillbilly, and you and Hillbilly need to straighten it out. It's really got nothing to do with any of us.
I don't believe that the entire TA2 attacked you and your guild. I believe, from what you even said, it's only him. So it's a personal issue, and control the guild. What are you expecting us to do? Should we let him go, or perhaps maybe you guys are gonna resolve it? I mean, it's 2 weeks. Why don't you guys just shoot each other?
That's cool. So it could be a one-on-one then. I mean, if that's, we could resolve it that way.
Member joined.
I think the real issue is probably that he's having is what a few mates here voice is the fact that, say one thing and do another thing. Yes, this is just a game, but, there's also individuals
Member
involved,
joined.
and we're supposed to go with each other's word. And when you tell us one thing at one time, and then you're saying completely different stuff another time, and your mates are saying it in global that, they did all, fightings and this and that, and, everybody's yapping in global. That's the bad thing about global, is that's the problem. I think that's where it became personal, because now that, it's kind of your word isn't as well taken.
Okay, well, it's I can say one thing today and do something totally different tomorrow.
Isn't that how your word is based on following up on what you say?
Oh, no one's saying that. Yeah, it's misunderstood then. Your
It's
word
always
was
misunderstood,
valued, and
I think. Everything always seems to get twisted around with you. I don't get it.
I'm just simply saying I want to do what I want to do. Hippie came, things changed.
So go do it. Take your guild and go do it. Get the fuck over the whole thing. I don't care. I don't think PPP cares. I don't think TA2 cares. You have a personal problem with Hillbilly, and yet you just don't ever drop it. You just keep on harping on it, and how your mates are the fucking the next generation.
I will beat the fucking shit. You know what? Welcome to the warlist. You got other people I'd be worried about.
Member left.
I think that went over rather well.